What is going on, guys? Darko here. We are doing a late night Warzone stream. I think I found the platform that I can finally use without doing all these stupid test streams. We'll see. I'll give it a shot with this one. I don't know what's going on with the emblems. I don't know if anyone's logged in recently, but everyone's pretty much emblems. No matter how many times you change it back to your regular emblem, no matter what you do, every time you log back in, it'll be changed. It's just like, what? And anyone that you look at, it's on your friends list, or anyone that you just look at in general, they've got a default just, I'll show you. Everyone is the same thing, no matter who you look at. Even me, I'll be the same thing. You're gonna be a level 1 private. They all have the same skin on, and they're all holding a Holger 556. Every single person. And I don't know. I mean, this should be a pretty easy fix. Like, even when they're not doing anything and not adding anything to the game, like it's just been the same thing for seasons after seasons, almost 3 seasons now of nothing new. No maps added back, no new maps added, no new game modes, no events whatsoever, not even one. It's just the store, what they sell in the store, and I think Nuketown 24/7 is literally it, other than the additions to Verdansk, which is great. Great additions. But, and I don't even know what to say, because there's no way it can be the same dev team that was there before Black Ops 6. It's got to be, it can't be. Because, and I'm going to start ranting. Even with the entire dev team ignoring and not talking about anything or to anyone, not even in the Play Store, the ratings, those comments that you see from ratings and reviews are like, "Oh, we're sorry, we really want you to enjoy your experience." It's all the same shit that's typed up by one person. And if you look at the patch notes for the last, I don't know, 20 30 patches and updates, it's all copy and paste, same thing, and it was never like that. No, games don't do that. And I mean, and after so many just questionable things, like people just missing skin. Like when Black Ops 6, the day it came out, everyone was like, "Oh my God, we were tricked," because we all thought it was gonna be an amazing thing. And yes, Omni movement is great, but the trade-off was not worth it, not at all. Because I mean, so much was taken out of the game. Not only that, but skins. Like people bought, even some of mine. I'm missing like 4 or 5 skins that I'm never gonna get back, and you won't find one conversation or one reply to that question where people are like, "Where are our skins? What happened? What's going on? Will we ever get them back?" You won't find any dev responding to them saying what happened. I mean, even just owning up, saying we fucked up, would be the biggest. I don't know. I don't want to say redemption, because there's no way. I don't know. I wish they. I mean, tell us, is someone holding you like a hostage at gunpoint in the dev studio? It's like some corp, Activision Corp. What is going on, man? Because we don't want this game to die. That's the last thing we want. We're holding on to what we have here, just what we have, and you guys are being fucking douchebags. Like, for another example, you had one of the one pack that I actually wanted. It was the Digital Dreaming pack. It was on here. It was on the store earlier in the week for less than 24 hours, and I noticed something with it. The Ames skin, the AR skin, the main one, it showed the skin, but it also showed another gun that was attached to it, like a smaller version of it. And that gun's only supposed to be in the animation, and I'm guessing that's why they removed it, because it was a glitched skin. But they never added it back, and haven't yet. And they've added other packs, and we don't want that. What the hell is that? And this? Okay, look at this. What's that? You told me that stock is supposed to be like that? That's weird. No, I don't think so. I think that's an actual. Let me show you something else that looks just like that. Go to the battle pass. Go to the very last weapon. The weapon that I'm trying to finish this damn thing. the weapon that everyone wants to get, the one that actually has decent tracers on it that you get from completing the battle pass. This one. What looks similar about that? These neon yellow, green, whatever you want to call them, lime green attachment sections of the gun. What does that look like to you? It looks like it, especially if you make video games or know anything about it. This is what it looks like when you're editing a weapon and like creating a skin for it, like in the studio, like on the computer, and you're not finished because you need to finish those sections. And they threw it out like that. Okay, so we go to the store and we look at this weapon right here. I mean, unless this is like some new style that is hot right now, but I don't understand it. That it doesn't, especially when you're using it on other weapons. Like if it was like unique on one weapon, I get it, but it doesn't look right. And these skins suck. Like okay, cool, nice. At least it's got something going on with it. But then you add this kind of shit. However, that's the right idea. Nice, yes. Why not do the same effect on these guns? How hard is that? Another thing I'll mention before we're gonna start playing the game. I'm gonna stop ranting, I promise. One other thing that like every dev needs to know is never ever do white tracers, white colored tracers, or yellow or orange colored tracers, or whatever. Like this gun right here, it comes with white tracers, and I knew that going into it. I just wanted the weapon because I didn't have any skins for one, and I just wanted to use one. I should have waited because I really wanted the Digital Dreaming one, but this one does have white tracers, and yes, you can definitely tell they're not just regular bullets, but they look very similar. It's hard to tell. It's sometimes it gets kind of hard. I will say something recently. I did buy the tracer pack with this skin that I'm wearing right now, and it gave me this sniper rifle. However, the scope for it, I mean, this is how it came. It didn't come with a scope on it, and maybe it's because I have it locked. Maybe it's this one right here that I need to unlock, because the one in the tracer in the pack on the page, the scope had a red part section on it, and this is not the same scope. And I've changed nothing about it, but this is a dope sniper rifle. Unfortunately, it's only really good in multiplayer, like a lot of weapons are. As soon as you take it into a real battle royale match where people are using like armor plates and stuff, that one shot to kill becomes like 3. And like, yeah, like at least 3 shots. Unless you get a perfect headshot, and even then, I don't know. I forgot to check to see if this is meta, since I'm not a sniper. I'm pretty old school. I play with like 2 thumbs and an index finger. Like, well, you should see my HUD. It's fucking old school. I need to do a video on that, by the way. It's actually pretty popular. But since I use the ADS to fire button as my main, and then ADS manually and hip fire as kind of like my secondary option instead of how most people do it. They'll play with a lot of fingers. They don't use ADS to fire like me. They're naturally gonna be better snipers. So I never really practiced with sniper rifles or marksman rifles unless I was like on PC with a mouse and keyboard. Then it's easy. But me using 2 thumbs and an index finger with my setup, man, like I got the most old school setup, and it actually used to just be 2 thumbs COD Mobile. That's how it started off. Just literally, I can do everything with this thumb here, and then right here, I got everything I need, and I can do it all very quickly, and I can play pretty competitively. However, when it comes down to manually just aiming down your sights without firing, you got to do that. You also have to be able to hip fire. People that don't have ADS to fire, their hip fire is right here. That's what they use. So I had to incorporate a 3rd finger. Naturally, it's going to be my left index finger, which is resting on top of the phone most of the time. So I put it up in that corner, and it's something I use often. But I need to start hip firing more often. It's something I need to get better at because I don't use it as much as I should. I'm really lazy and I don't like a lot of change, and I'm kind of cutting myself short with that. But this is my 2-finger, 3-ish finger HUD, literally. But something as simple as me taking this jump button and putting it up here and just getting used to it for like a week, could make all the difference in my play style. I just got to figure out what I really need to do and change just a bit. If I had a big like iPad screen, I would play with 4 fingers probably. I do have a couple pairs of really good mobile triggers, but the thing is that I have on my iPhone I have a OtterBox case. I do not like taking it off. For one, if my phone ever does get warm or hot or anything, I don't feel it, and it doesn't affect the performance as far as I can tell. And these mobile triggers won't fit over top of that case. They won't. It's a thick case. Um, and then I also bought one of the best iPhone, Xbox like legit controllers. Is actually there was a Warzone commercial that I saw on YouTube, and it was advertising this Xbox mobile controller specifically to play Warzone Mobile on iOS devices. And it's not a wireless one. It actually hooks straight up into the bottom of your phone, into the charger port. Well, what's dope about it is what is this? This is the Riot Power 1. Yeah, these things are like $20 to $25 brand new every day, and it is one of the best controllers because not only does it hook straight in, so latency is perfect. You have no connection issues. But if you need to charge your phone, you're like, well, how am I going to charge it if I'm hooked up to my phone? Well, on the bottom of the controller, there's a charger. You plug your charger right into the controller. And right next to that, you know what there is? There's a freaking headset. If you're not using it like a Bluetooth headset like I am right now with a mic, there's a aux port to plug in your headset and mic right next to your charger port. It's got a nice big area to hold your phone right above the controller. Holds it nicely like a mount, and the triggers are wonderful. I don't know what kind of triggers these are. They had a special name. They're neon green, and they just feel really good. But it doesn't matter because I suck on a controller. I'm worse on controller. I'm better on playing on a screen because I haven't played a Call of Duty game on a controller since 2010. So it doesn't matter. I would have to relearn it all over again. So now I just got all this shit. Anyways, I guess we'll jump into some Verdansk. That's what I'm feeling. I really want to finish this battle pass, so let's get to it. I just did a big rant over nothing. Like I do like the length, just 10-minute matches of doing quads with this, but the endings always suck. It's always the same thing. Um, uh, Most of the times you dominate, but there have been more competitive teams coming out of 20-minute Verdansk into this. Resurgence is quick. I could do that. Moshpit's always fun. Nuketown. All the sweats are in there. Let's do a quads of the 10-minute Verdansk. See what we got going on. Resolution. I guess I'll keep that on high. Alright. Yeah. So what I'm working with here, this is kind of like my setup. The MCW conversion kit is still go-to, literally even in BR. It's always been. I'll probably never change that. I just threw this on there because I forgot I haven't really been using that. Gotta have a SOG. They're great. This is another weapon from like before Black Ops 6 that is still like just killer. And this was actually the free back when they used to do events and you would just play a bunch and you would earn coins to buy stuff from the event store. This was one of the last surprises they gave us. Is you could choose one of the top items was you could get this weapon, and it didn't say anything other than it was a epic weapon. And it was called Bloodfire Glory. You could get this, or you could get the operator skin. I forget which one it was. And you could only get one. You only had enough tokens for one, and it only lasted like a week or two. And I decided to get the gun. A lot of people decided to get this gun and not the operator skin. Well, surprise, they didn't tell you anywhere that they actually added tracer effects to this. And then not only were there tracer round effects, but there was death effects too. And this was like when the dev team really cared, like when they would do stuff. So this is like it's a really special weapon. A lot of people have it, and apparently they've done it like at least three times, or 2 times before this. And I don't have any of those weapons, but apparently people do. I don't know what other ones they would do, but they would just leave it as a surprise and not mention it in the description and the event, you know, when you're at the event store looking at the stuff you can get with the tokens you got, they would never mention that it has effects. What do you do, huh? Gotta get a Krieg, and apparently I can't unlock the Kylo unless I play on PC. Model L, I don't know, I just have that on there. Yep, gotta have that. Pretty much what you would expect. Oh yeah, and this was the other gun from the recent Tracer pack I got, and it's actually really cool. The death effects for this was one reason why I got it, and I'm a sucker for yellow weapons. Tracers are cool, but the death effects on this are dope, man. We'll have to use that. And then SWAT. They recently fixed an issue. Before, if you were to go and put a camo on it, it wouldn't be these camos. It would be the camos from before Black Ops 6. I guess they changed it. Alright, let's do it. Okay. I gotta get a drink. I gotta hurry. I gotta hurry! Hurry! Don't go anywhere. I'll be back.
All stations, green light. We're deploying to the war zone. Check weapons and gear. We're holding for deployment.
I made it back just in time.
Battle Royale.
Oh man, did I change the graphics thing? Oh, no, we don't need performance cues here. We're gonna do something real fast.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Ah man, I didn't change it. Now let's not do this now.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Enemy dropping into the AO.
How many
All
bad
squad
guys?
mates are in the safe zone.
How many? I'm gonna grab AR. Ooh. Yeah, give me that. Watch this. It's hard to see when he's on the ground. It's like an X-ray. They turn into a skeleton. It's pretty cool. Got a guy down. Oh shit! Did these swords glow? I've had these for so long. I didn't know they glowed. I didn't know they glowed. What? You kidding me? Like, why don't they tell you stuff like that? Nice. He's pissing me off. I'm doing it on purpose. I knew they are. Those fuckers. I want to use my sword on you. These are from like 2 seasons ago at least. Damn, those are cool, dude. What? They glow. How cool is that, man? Loadout drop marker. Thank you.
Friendly loadout drop on the way. Closing in. Get to the new safe zone. Contract's worth more than usual, so get it done, soldier. Advise you head to the safe zone. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
Safe zone. Okay. Get that guy. Holy shit. It's wacky there. What just happened? Like I don't know. Did I change some of my attachments? Like normally these things like tight, spot on. Like I'm all over the place, dude. I think it's the performance of this streaming app. It's not. I'm not like super like I'll have to work on that, get it to work. So I need some sort of streaming app instead of just making videos and editing and uploading them. I need one that actually works decent, man.
Enemy dropping into the AO.
Come on, no.
Fight for your life.
Is my teammate like right behind me? What's he doing? Is he using me as a shield? Don't tell me he
Earn
died too, dude.
redeployment or die trying.
I mean, he had the open shot.
Use it wisely. Enemy eliminated. Prepare for redeployment.
No, that's not my gun, dude. Fucking douchebags probably picked it up. Ooh, tracer gun. I think he better not have picked it up. My gun? No, where's my gun?
Advise you head for the safe zone. You've got a lot of ground to cover.
Where did we come in at? Where's my gun at?
Enemy dropping into the AO.
God damn it. Where's my gun at, dude? Let me see something. Hold on. This guy. This dude.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
We could at least picked up my guns and used them. Should have.
Time to wait 5 seconds.
I'm gonna get those back. Now fuck.
Get to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Ah! Oop. The top of the stairs.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
In the bus.
safe zone. Get to the safe zone. Gas is closing in.
Looked everywhere, right? Something's gonna pop out.
Mission,
He's
take
gonna
'em
pop out
down.
right on, dude.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe zone.
Or was he waiting in Gulag this whole time? Hold on. We checked this last building right here? Thought I did. Alright, hold on, man. Where's he at? This is gonna be one of those times where we both suffocate in a circle together. We're both gonna die together in the circle. Like, this has happened once to me before.
All
What?
enemy squads eliminated.
What kind of whack shit is that, dude? What a scumbag. Why did that happen? God, man, I lost my weapons too. I had to use that shitty stuff. Alright, first of all, let's fix this issue with this performance bullshit. Let's snip that one right in the bud. Have that on high. Have that off. Yes. Second of all, you go back to vertical foregrip. Don't need that other shit. But yeah, the freaking this shit. I didn't know it glowed. I mean, I did put a different skin on it, but it was just the retro you know, the blue and red effect from that one season. The Gaussian strike. I mean, literally this is how crappy the devs are now. This was considered a rare weapon, right? And it's a sword in it, but it has the glow effect on that blue part, right? That's a rare weapon. And now in the battle pass, like anytime that they make a skin that just any skin, it doesn't have to have any animations on or nothing. It's legendary skins that they're putting out, left and right. Anything to them is a legendary skin. Like, I'm not joking, dude. This legendary skin, legendary skin, legendary skin. No effect, no nothing. None of these have effects or anything on them. Legendary skin. You think this would have tracers, right? Nope. That's an epic one, not bad. Okay. This one right here. This crap. Legendary skin. Legendary skin. Legendary skin. 2 legendary skins. None of these have tracer effects. They won't give them to you in the battle pass. They definitely just won't. Another legendary skin. Like this right here. Okay, yeah, legendary skin. It's got tracer effects and death effects that are dope. But this, no, it's got nothing, dude. That's all they do. They just make anything a legendary skin now. Just because. Here you go. Marbled. Check this out. This legendary, yeah. This SOG has at least it has tracer rounds. This right here, not legendary. What? Because you actually made a skin that wasn't just half-assed. Like, I'm not understanding. Why is that a legendary skin? Why is this a legendary skin? Like this right here, this is like at best a rare skin. And this right here, okay, this is how it normally looks, and this is how. Okay, this is the stock, this regular stock, and this is legendary skin to them. It is legendary? No, I don't think so. This is just a skin taken from COD Mobile. Um, legendary? No. None of those have effects. None of them. Nothing. They don't even have battle rifles in this fucking game. Old timer. Legendary. No, I don't think so. I think you guys are fucking retarded. Dethroned. Legendary. Whatever. It's gold, I guess. HDR. The glint. This is okay. Here's how it normally looks. And this is what this right here. I just unlocked actually. It's literally the same weapon. All they did was just make it a little bit more silver. And guess what? Since this is one of the free tracer guns, other than the the um the CR56 that you get at the very end that I was showing you with the green on it, it has like neon green tracers or venom green tracers, which is actually kind of cool. They also usually, at least the last 2 battle passes, if you get like the $10 battle pass and unlock everything, they'll also give you another tracer gun. But it seems that they're following this stupid trend of always make the tracers white for it because no one really likes white tracers, and they give you a half-ass skin like this, the glint, the HDR, which is meta right now. But if you're gonna make a skin and make it a legendary skin and give it tracers, and you go from this and go, you know what, this is what they're gonna look forward to, the glint, because it's shiny, right? Glint, yeah. Just give it a just get it out. Just get it out to the team so we can have it up by Friday and give it white tracers. You know how easy it is for a dev to render tracers, just tracer effects, any color they want. Just render it a different color. Like it's literally probably as easy as turning a dial on the computer and saying, purplish. We don't even have to have any effects with it. Just make the tracer rounds a neon bright color and have it glow a bit. I mean, just that. Does this have death effects? If it does, that might make up for some of it, but I don't think so. I think it's just maybe it does. I don't know. I just know it has white tracers, and those suck. They just suck. Bullshit. But it's actually not as bad as some of the actual battle pass black cell tracers, like that last gun I'm talking about. This one is the one you get for you know, if you just got the cheap $9.99 battle pass, unlock everything, grind for it all. But if you get the black cell one, it it doesn't come with neon green tracers. It comes with black and gold, pretty much black and yellow tracers, which black are probably impossible to see, and gold it already looks like yellow. So I just I really don't like those people. I just think it's all a game to them. Like to this point, it's like I want to know what they look like. Like just the, the most pathetic, cowardice bunch of fucking dweebs, or they're just laughing. Who knows, man? You know, I defended this that those guys were a long time, but I just don't think it's the same guys anymore. It can't be. It just can't be. It's impossible from what we had. There's this video. Um, I don't. Well, I think actually I did post it to my channel. And I don't do much on this channel. Like I've got a main YouTube channel that's not Call of Duty. It's actually this is like my side account that I just mess around with Call of Duty games with. But I have a main channel where I'm known for a game on PC. It's a mech game, massive mech game. It's Mech Warrior Online. It's got hundreds of mechs, and you actually climb in the cockpit of these things, and like every button on your keyboard does something in the cockpit, and it's 12 on 12 deathmatch matches on these big maps, and you got to use tactics and stuff, but you're literally in the cockpit inside piloting these things, building your mechs. And anyways, I'm known for that game, but I don't know. I just don't have time for another channel, and I don't even have time for my main channel. And this is just, I don't know, man. If I could get a good streaming setup, I could make streaming videos, and I could put more time into actually making like uploads that are edited well, and you know, good quality. My fucking Logitech C920 literally just died. It's done. I've had it for like 8 years, so I got to get a new cam. But my setup for everything else is dope. I mean, I've got multiple blue snowball mics set up on my arm here with the whole fucking thing, man. I don't know how many mouses I've got, headsets, keyboards. The PC's all right. I saw people playing Warzone Mobile on PC through an emulator, but you have to which I mean I would do that. I used to play COD Mobile um for a long time on my computer on Game Loop because it was legal first of all, but the community that plays COD Mobile on a PC um is large. So it's not like you're just playing against phone players. It's like pretty much fair. I mean, anyone can pretty much play COD Mobile on a laptop, can run it. But this, you have to like do something with your BIOS on your PC, I think. And I can't. I'm not doing that shit. Anyways, yeah. But I'm using the Prism app. It's actually definitely a niche app. It's an underground app that no one really. I mean, all the other streaming apps that are, most people use other than Twitch, and there's actually like quite a few good ones. I mean, I don't know about on Android. I know there's a handful, but on iOS there's two really big ones that I can't think of the name of them right now, but they're pretty big. But every time I try to use them, they are Stream Champ is one. That's a big one, and especially if you pay for it, you can like really set up your own like overlays and shit. But this app Prism actually allows you to do that too, especially on PC. It's amazing what you can do. Uh, but on mobile, I'm not sure. But it seems to be working okay. It's just 720p seems to be the max you can do for live streaming. I guess that's okay, but it's not 1080p at least, and but it doesn't seem to be fucking everything up. I don't know. We'll see. So I guess I'm gonna end that one here, and I'm gonna go back and see how it played, and if it turned out decent, I'll start up again. So maybe this will be my last test kind of stream here. Uh, maybe we should play an MP match real quick before we jump out and take a few. If you want to play with me, go ahead and get ready to screenshot your screen or whatever. Save it. DARKO, hashtag 4164958, right there. DARKO. There's my credits if you want to jump in and play. I could use a good wingman for like my content. If I had somebody I could play with like daily, like you know how like Dr. Disrespect had Tim before all that shit, where Tim stabbed him in the back like a fucking coward he is, and then doped off and acted like, oh, nothing, he didn't totally just
Kill
tried to
confirmed.
fucking
Enemy heart inbound.
do the same shit everyone else did for clout and because he was a coward and that's what everyone was doing, so he didn't want to act, you know, fuck Tim, dude. God, dude, like, I don't understand how some of these guys just, like, backs turned, they just dodge every fucking bullet there is. No matter how hard you try and kill them, this is gonna be a fucked up match. Yeah, this is not the gun I should be using, probably. Ah! Yeah, I don't know. So. What is going on, dude? What is that? Come on. You just stop. FPS just bombed. I can't do a damn thing. Jesus, this clown guy dropped my FPS. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Like, just get the hell out of here. He needs to drop off the screen. Anyone that drops someone's FPS like that needs to just be done. They'll be gone. Right here. Alright, I'm gonna have to pick out. Get out the big dogs. Slide all you want, dude.
Enemy grenade!
Yeah. To have the match was lag, dude. It's not fucking fair, man. This actually doesn't happen too much, but I'm streaming and I feel like it's affecting it, so. But why does that guy have like such bad, crazy muzzle flash on that PP19? Does it have tracers or something? I think I have that, and I don't think it does. I love how multiplayer barely gives you any fucking XP for anything on the battle pass. Barely anything. The blood fire. The blood fire glory. You know, I never used the gain twist barrel hardly ever. I would always use the long barrel or the reinforced, and then I just saw that the gain twist was being used a lot. People were using it, and it's good. And since it's a velocity enhancer, I'm always like, okay. use the overpressured Makarov bullet velocity enhancer, and then throw in a monolithic since it does bullet velocity and damage range. I mean, that's that much extra velocity. But Reinforced Barrel also says the same thing. Unfortunately, unlike the game used to be, ever since Black Ops 6, the stats for all the attachments are just whack. You can't tell what it really is. Like, you really can't tell.